Don't look so puked out. Better luck next time, fool.
Listen, punk. To me, you're nothing but dog shit, you understand? And a lot of things can happen to dog shit. It can be scraped up with a shovel off the ground. It can dry up and blow away in the wind, or it can be stepped on and squashed. So take my advice, be careful where the dog shits you.
You find yourself looking for a calendar, but it's just not manly enough. That's too basic. I don't want my friends to think I'm gay when they come over. We are not going back there again. Did you see his calendar? The one calendar Kenworth never made. Whoa, not that manly. Well, that's pretty cool. Would be cool to make a logging calendar. Yo, this is pretty dope. Now you can get yourself 12 months of C500. It's the sickest calendar ever built. Pick it up today, fourth wall. Link in the description below. Thanks for the support. Now back to the show. Make the microphone a little more discreet. Probably put it on the visor. That'll probably work. That's not in my face. People are like, what's that guy doing? Is that guy vlogging while he's driving in his shitty rusty Dodge? You be fooled, bro. It's young. Doing fiber optics action around the neighborhood here. Declined. Like, no. I think we're just gonna get a Starlink. It's cheaper, and I like to give the middle finger to Talis. Yes, the engine light is on. It's a charcoal canister issue. My neighbor's garage is dominant over mine because I don't have one. They're at the crunch right now. I just like, man, I don't want. I parked the old Jetta, the 90, so that's parked. Took the battery out of it. Didn't put the car cover on it. Then all the leaves fell on it for like two weeks, and now I'm like, oh great, now all the crevices are full of leaves, and it's gonna hold water, and it's gonna rust, and it's gonna fall apart. And well, the problem was I locked it and took the battery out, so I can only open one door, and that's it. Until you put the battery back in. It's got a vacuum lock system, so it's got like a little tiny little compressor in the trunk, and it fills this little tiny tank, and it's air actuated lock cylinders. I don't know, nobody really knows that, but yeah, Volkswagen did some weird things, and it's been working just fine this long, as long as you keep the door handles from not breaking and stuff like that. So yeah, you unlock the one door, and then the driver's door. When you unlock the driver's door, it unlocks all doors. There might even be a button in the center console. I can't remember because I've never used it. Always use the key. Stupid auction at Rimby again is going on. So I'm like literally eyeballing stuff, and of course there's a couple Volkswagens there. There just happens to be like a B5 Passat, which is a 2005 four-door diesel automatic. Don't like the automatic, but I'm thinking about other, like, okay, if my wife can drive it, she can drive standard just fine. I'm like, but it seems like you don't get Volkswagen and standards, you get short gears. Even my TT, like, I wouldn't be able to like get out on the freeway and do 140 comfortably. It would be screaming at like $4,000. So that's kind of gay. Where this truck, I could literally will be 140 doing like 1800 RPM or like 2000 RPM maybe. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've had it out on the highway opened up. But I kind of yearn for that because I like to go fast, and I hate it when stuff is revved out. I'm just like, why is it revved out? Like, why can I have a 7-speed? They're like, yeah, you can if you buy something. Oh shit! Oh, it's a Targa top. Porsche SC Targa with the whale tail. It's the right ear, but I'm not for Targa, or not Targa convertible, whatever the fuck they call those. I think it's Targa top on the Porsche. I don't like them. If you gave it to me, okay. I'm definitely not going out of my way to buy one, even though it's like 20 grand cheaper. What is up today? Shot out of a cannon. Gonna go in, take the neck extension off the 24 low, and well, hopefully take it off. I'm like, we've had it for like a year and a half. We've never taken the neck extension off, but maybe we're allowed different weights now. I'm not too sure. We're in the third category before winter, so for the majority of the stuff that we do, I'm like, we'll just take the neck off to do one job, and then you're gonna get a call, you gotta do something, you gotta put the neck back on. I'm like, it's stupid. I'm just like, it's been on for a year and a half. I'm like, let's just leave it on. Why we take it off now? But we might be on a pipeline right away. We're doing CHD. I'm going to get the rig this time. Yeah, it's nothing. It's just a rig. It's 24 low. To me, it's just a load that's skidded between the pins, double lined. We don't need a Jeep. I'm like, gravy. It doesn't matter to me, but maybe it'll shake better, because that was the one problem, is that neck extension is kind of, I don't even know what to call it. It doesn't have the right arc to it, so it's kind of hammered, haggard, hailed. I try to put some spacers in there, but I'm like, just not enough. It rides almost flat now, but that's just not good enough. Downhill, when you dump the air, would be way nicer. So I'm like, we need to do something about that, but it's never been done, of course. And metal spacers that I built to fill in the small void that when you deck off, the neck extension drops a little bit. I like filled that as whatever I could the one time. Like the first time or second time I used that thing, because the first time I was just like, geez Louise, I put up the rolls and the load just went to the neck, sling came off. I was like, huh, that is super ideal for double line 24 low loads. Yeah, it's designed for carrying rigs, like your other service rigs or suck across. Would we call those jackknives? I don't even know. And then the other ones, if you're above a double, the bigger drilling rigs, call that crane rig. Back in the day, it used to be 2 pickers and 2 pull trucks. You know? So, yeah. Names change over the years. So anyways, I'm gonna go in, fight, probably. I know it's muddy because John's got full fenders. He pulled it last, and I seen him at the car wash, and his truck was just mud. I'm like, oh. I'm like, hey, should have brought the wheeler. Maybe I'll have a minute. I don't want to go wash a fucking wheeler before I hit the streets, but maybe, we'll see. I hate going, my truck is fairly clean, so then have a wheeler that's just all mud kind of sucks. Stay tuned, we'll get after. Probably need a couple things to take off your neck extension, something to lift it. They're pretty easy to take off. If you're just gonna flip, you pull the bottom pin, leave this one in, and you just kind of, but when you're running a snatch block, you can't get away with that because the snatch block rams into it. So I'm just gonna go get the zip cut because I don't feel like fiddling with these. You should just really have a safety pin in there anyways, because that's all you need. Because once you lift it up, there's no way that's going anywhere. Same on that side. While I was under here, I also noticed, I guess that's not great. It's cracked on both sides. Full send. This one should have had a safety pin too, but it doesn't. It's got that on there. Super gay. Make sure you pick them up because you don't want a flat tire. What do you mean you don't like being a wheeler hand? It's fucking fun. Root Forest works too. Probably not ideal. It's a better solution. Couldn't even be filming. Yeah, look. How what's he got? Even smaller diaper pins. It's just to hold the pins in there. Once it's on the trailer, like it's on your truck, it's fairly all jammed in there because you got all your weight on there. It's probably going to be dry on the plate way back there, so we better put some grease. For some reason, there was a 2-wire. I don't know what it's for. I'm about to find out. But I had to cut it to take the neck extension off. Someone did some kind of bunk wiring. I don't know what it was for. Because some loom was on it. It looked fairly recent, you know? We got everything, except for a little dirty. taking the rig? Why do I only have 9 hours already? Huh. Must already be running low on the hours. Rig skid. 569,000 pounds, but it's like half as wide as the trailer. Whoa, which mirror? Alright, maybe it's not half as wide, but it's narrow. Miles away. Guys, see that? I was pulling my sling to the back and totally forgot about the overhang. Fucking rammed my head right into that fucking piece. Luckily I had hat for protection. If you would have been wearing your hard hat, it would have smashed down on your nose. You know, if you wore a hard hat and you've done that, you know what I'm talking about. I've done it.
He owes me about $3,000 for the unpaid debt and fame I've brought him, so yeah, I'll see you guys later.
doesn't shake off.
I'll get her to shake off. Starting into the yard.
Come on into the yard.
Yeah, Cordy, there's 2 pallets we're gonna throw on you, and then maybe a junk basket if there's room.
What are you doing? You packing the trail?
I quit. I'm gonna come behind you looking for lights on.
Opposite side of the yard there, straight ahead on your left in the corner.
Roger.
500 something.
Courtney, or are you alright for a minute? Yeah, right there.
Pee. And I gotta check my permitted route, which I think I know what it is, but I gotta double check just to make sure I don't go the wrong way. It's happened before. Dude, that wind is straight out of the north. It's not nice. Very mean. I'm allowed 8,200 on the steer, 25,000 on the drives, 40,000 on the 24. So you know what I mean by your heavy ass. Ass and heavy. Let's just take a screenshot of that so I don't forget. I'll hit the scales. Me route to me mom's house. Not going to my mom's house. Highway to it, highway to. Oh, you dicks. How am I supposed to check my weight? Yo. You pick 16A, so we go for a reason to not be out of the way, or?
The bridge to go through other side there, or Atchison, I mean, it's like narrow. They're doing construction on it or something.
Oh, what? We have to go over to get off it.
What do you mean?
We said 16A? Are we going
16,
north?
I've got it going 16A and then across through Spruce Grove. And through Spruce Grove, and then you just jump right up onto 16.
Are you talking about the bridge like over top of 16 or 16A?
I'm talking about the bridge if you went straight north out of Atchison,
okay.
Go down to 16.
Yeah, the one that's over
Right in the
top of
scale there,
16.
basically.
Copy. Okay.
Yeah. I tried to permit you guys up that way, but it's too narrow or some fucking thing.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll
You
take.
think you're good? You shouldn't be too crazy. Like, none of that stuff's
Well,
crazy heavy.
I'm
you
good
know?
on my drives, like kind of light. So, and I don't know the trailer for shit, so I couldn't tell you there. So we've hauled it many times. It should be. There's fresh paint.
Yeah.
That's about it. So.
Yeah, like 69 grand, I think they said yours weighs. So
Yeah, that's what they said.
yeah, I should be pretty close, I think.
I have a foot I could bring it up, but other than that,
Yeah, I permitted you guys pretty heavy, so you'll be under your gross.
yeah, I don't think. Do you have any records of it before? Like, I'm sure it's not 40,000.
Not on a 24 low. I don't think it'd be 40.
The rig, yeah, no records.
No record.
Okay. All right. Copy that.
The last record I have was that pump you all to Saskatchewan. That was on
Okay.
40 mid.
Roger.
So, betcha.
Okay. Copy that. Thank you.
Right on, man. You betcha. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay.
Bridge construction. 60 over 16. Right up the scales. About time. You ready to rip there, Jimmy? Ready to roll, Jimmy? I'll let you buy me before we get out on the road here. How do you two, Aussie?
Yeah?
Come around the rig.
Yeah, you bet. Weird look, Eric. Yeah.
Rigs come in all forms and sizes.
Yeah, they sure do, don't they?
You legal with that? You must have a permit, I'm sure.
Heavy on the hand.
Like, got a permit heavy or like too much? You need 2 permits.
There's pipe jobs all there, that's for sure.
Yeah. Checking in on that periodically because it's crazy windy. I couldn't even bust 100 there and it was flat. See if we can get her nice and low. Or high, I mean, sorry. Start of 43, just got off 16, and where are we at now? We're not even like, what, maybe 65, 70 kilometers from where we started. Just drinking her. Looks like the drizzle is cut off, so maybe we'll not have the wind. I guess we'll find out. Not too long here, just a little bit past Share Hill. Gonna stop at the big pole out there, and we'll give you guys a view of what's on the back here, and see if I sustained cleanliness through that little bit of damp rain. We've been fighting it off for days. I'm like, no, don't rain, no. I literally was at the tire shop getting my tires put on after I washed, and I polished some of this stuff, like basically the 2 front rims and then the headache rack. I was like, because the stainless is kind of shitty on the back. Like, it's got a lot of metal in it, so it starts to get like these little black dots all over the place, and if you don't keep up on the polishing, it just looks like ass. At least I think that's what it is, because the front fender stainless, it's always spotless, and I don't have to polish it. It's scratched the shit from all the mechanics, but, you know, that one's easy. Stand by. Oh, good. I got 20 hours available tomorrow because I ain't gotten a full day today. Never know until the first time you like go to insert something once you've been driving, and it's like, hey, you've only been driving for an hour, but you got 9 hours. Small news flash. Got the microphone on here with the sock, so hopefully it cuts down all the wind, because it is I got my MC Hammer pants on, aka the parachutes. Oh my lord, it is windy. Tight. This is a horizontal drill rig. That must be a cooler for the hydraulic line. Holy jeez Louise. Some stuff is bound to be open because it's windy. Yep. They just put a fresh coat of paint on it. With a gear drive, so you spot this kind of right where you want to bust a hole in whatever direction that might be in. Then you put that big cement, well, not cement, sorry, it's a metal anchor block. So just picture it same as a drilling rig, but it's lays on its side. Put a sweet new CHD sticker on there. Kind of like a rotary table. It's probably gear drive. You know, I can't really see much, so I wouldn't know. Don't fall in the hole. I'm gonna go with, yeah, that's, so right in there, that's where you pump the fluids that would come out your drill string. That's why the center of the pipe is hollow, to fluid the bit, give you returns. Whatever you're chewing up down underneath will return back. That part I couldn't explain because I don't know. Could be tighter. Let me put on a glove. Oh yeah, there we go, that's tight. That was Redmond's side. For some reason I got hand cramp already today when I was undoing those pins in the neck with channels, pliers. Well, she don't step in any shit. So yeah, that's what she looks like. Just shy of 70,000 pounds. Cleanliness next to godliness. Got her on a 24-wheeled scissor. Took the neck extension off for some reason. I don't know. And I would leave. For every other 24 low I know, this is low. Would you turn the lights off? Last I heard, the scales were open. Yeah, and I'm not really wide, so you don't need them on. And some guys have got hassled for having them on. When you don't need them on. A lot of wheeler guys just leave them on all the time. So that's half the length. Usually, if I had the extension on, it'd be out here. Obviously, with the wheel slid back more, but still looking somewhat shiny. Bro at Cal Tire did an awesome job, and so far I think we got rid of all the wobble that I had. Well, it wasn't really wobble, I had vibration. He took all the rims and put them on the balancer. He's like, none of them are bent. That's what I kind of thought right off the hop, is like, I got one bent, it's gotta be. And wasn't the case. He's like, nope. And then some of the brake drums, the face were crusty. So he cleaned up all the rim faces with wire wheel. And
Okay, that's for you.
and did the face of the brake drums. And I didn't have some plastics on some of them, so he put all brand new those plastic discs, whatever you call them, that go in between when you got aluminum on steel, you know. And it seems to have cured the issue, so I'm happy about that after putting up with it all summer, because I thought it was a bent rim, because I did a tire swap at the shop and I thought I got a bent rim, because I don't recall having an issue, but maybe around when we had CVIP something got shitty, I don't know. Basically got a CVIP done, and maybe that part got skipped, so happy it's remedied, and I'll just have to make sure next time that stuff's getting done for sure. So we are probably 40 minutes from Whitecorn, and 60.8 liters per 100 kilometers, just under 3/4 of a tank. Should be. It's technically only like would be 3 hours and 40 minutes. No, not even 2 hours and 40. Let's just say 3 hours to Valley View. So should be good on fuel, and we'll top up when we get there. Good news, and we got bad news. Good news is it's not as windy anymore. Oh, it's definitely wet. Oh, never mind, the wind's still here. I just wasn't feeling it. It's fucking snowing, bro. It's the first real snow I've seen that is actually staying on the ground this year. Of course, this is 3 weeks earlier than you're seeing it. We'll rinse off some of this mud. That's good. I washed the wheeler for you, John. just redid this, so it's probably for loading the hoe because there's a bunch of tires there. I just thought I would share the sweet snow with you guys, that's all. And the wind. I know you guys love wind. It's getting dirty. Yo, almost 6:30 in the morning. I didn't wake up to any snow on the ground, so this is real good. It is, well, I'm sitting still, it's 2 degrees, so I know it's not 2 degrees. Snowplow made a couple passes by me, lights are flashing. I think he's just out doing a little bit of sanding. We're about to embark. We got like 20 minutes down the highway. Hang a left on the Ante Creek Road. Never been on it, and then we gotta go, if we're starting at 0, we gotta go 27K, then through a fence, and then continue on, well, not through a fence like we just left the road kind of thing, but there's a gate, I got a combo, and then carry on to marker 47 or so. So I'm just assuming, I looked on Google Maps last night and tried to figure it out, because it's telling me, use Land Tracker as the app that I use, try to find locations around wherever I'm going somewhere if I'm kind of like questioning, where is this place? How long is it going to take me to get there? And anyways, yeah, it's like 45 minutes down the gravel. But it was telling me to go to Simonette. I'm like, what? I think I'm in directions tell me to go in from over there. So we're always obviously follow the directions, which way they say, over top of just being like, well, this way looks shorter. Get going here shortly. I'm just going to look at everything out back.
LD on here?
Yeah, man.
I can't hear it on site there. Am I good to turn off at 43 here or just hang out up here?
Yeah, he said come in.
Copy. Looking real good behind you there, Gerald. Looking good. Start catching up with that fucking guy in front of you, let you there. There you go. Catch up to your trailer hard there if you can. Come back to your swamp there, Gerald. Start catch up with your trailer, Gerald. Yeah, straight back, Gerald. Keep coming back another 10 feet. And that's good there, Gerald. Keep coming back. I'll get you to come right in close to this hole and you should be able to make her that big long trailer. Shut your fog lights off there, jibber jabber. Good there. We're not supposed to go back there. Just let me check it out here. Coming back to your drive if you can there, Gerald. Or sorry, Zach. Yeah, I'm just gonna step ahead here a bit. Get a little straighter with my trailer so I can push it that way. You guys fucking annexed that trailer from rail in, eh? Yeah, we've been using it while our 48 double drop was down. I moved a pile driver with it quite a bit. I don't mind it. It's a friggin' yacht for stuff like this, though. Yeah. Big stone boat. Hey, come right in tight to this hole. I did tell them that you're coming in. Maybe you'll be able to make her. Yeah, coming back. Whatever you need there. Yeah, coming back to your drive hard. You're looking good back here. Can bring you all the way back. Just shoot you ahead to your swamp. Easy. Coming back drive. Come back drive if you can. Okay, go ahead to your swamp there. We'll get you back around the front of Gerald. Back trucks and way on a rig move, never fails, eh? Yeah. You're looking good back here. You go back to your drive just a little bit. Say no to yourself now. Say no to yourself. And start coming to your slope. Hard. Slope hard. Okay, start catching up with yourself again now. Coming back, catch up with yourself. Good there. Shoot ahead, hard drive. We should be able to get you in here.
Turn your beacons off. You're on lace. That's where they're spudding the hole. It's the combo dog hose, gen, light plant, whatever you want to call it. That's Raylan's removable gooseneck, 24 low. It's actually, I kind of like that style better. Looks like it's kind of, tis what tis. I should pee.
Yeah, this one cool? Yeah. We are, yeah. Let her slide, Gerald.
Looks like we got ourselves a plug.
You hear your truck, Austin? Yeah, you bet. Come ahead to your small side. Come ahead as much as you can to your small, and then just drive right up into that corner there. You got enough Gerald there, or do you need Ben to move a bit?
Kind of Benny to move up a bit.
Austin, just get straight with yourself up in that corner. I'll peel it off with the bed truck when the time comes here. Ben, are you in your unit? Stay right there, Austin. That hole's fucking you up.
Load it, leaving CHD, send anybody else coming across. I can see myself buying 2 new cameras pretty soon here. This lid's getting floppy, and it's a pile of shit. Put this in my pocket so I can drop it. We'll take these off that I didn't need. But A+ for effort. Now I know. When we come back out here, it'll be winter though, so I will need them because there is a hill. But you won't need them until like we turn out like 41 and a half or whatever there. The rest was pretty good. I was scared. I used my chain up lights this morning. Yeah, I had the conversation that I haven't. Oh. Taking me wide. Did he walk to this side? Murphy's Law. This one's on the bottom. Oh shit, look, it's in the same spot. Huh. Plus I had my hat on this morning because I love chaining up this axle over top my trailer. We shouldn't chain up the middle axle. Yeah. Hello. Is there anybody in there? Strangely, it was way more muddy when I chained up versus now it's frozen. Well, that's weird.
Come on out, tanker. You gotta go in here. Stand for, thanks.
Let's turn that off, yeah. Turn this one off. Still shiny but dirty. Everybody's so polite. That's a beautiful morning to ya, feller. Which chain is that? The very bottom one. I gotta throw away a set anyways. Will I be happy? No. Will it stay? Probably not. I'll get a copyright strike for whistling, huh?
Not like them burgers!
They'll settle. That one is broken. I know, you don't need to say it. You hung the other side different. This is where you should hang it, so when you walk back, your boomers are at the back. Unless if you're a boomers to the front kind of guy. I was 8 minutes late. I would have been on time even with chaining up, but the onslaught of morning traffic, pickups up your ass. Then every time I get pickups behind me, I'm always worried. I'm like, gonna get to a bridge that I'm not gonna make. I'm gonna need to back up. Pickups not be using their radios, you know what I mean. Need a broom for that action. Whew. Put my D sign back on, but we'll do that when we hit the last chunk there. We'll sweep off. So it doesn't get all filth. And that's pretty much it for moi. It's literally been like pretty much leak free. There's like a little bit of seepage in spots, but that one can go away. It's just cold enough to give me runny nose action. Need to make those bigger, better. Oh, it doesn't. Let's get rid of this one. I don't like that one. But these are the ones that they welded washers on. So they typically, if you put a load down on top of this washer, because it's like treated metal, it just rips off. For some reason I don't like this one. It's definitely welded. I don't know who did that weld. We were kind of high on the one side, so the load could have shifted, and with your rolls up it might not have caught the pins, you know. So I dug for some taller pins. Alright, head her back to base HQ.
Their time so they can keep working with this dump truck. I'm trying to see how much room we got.
Maybe a little loaded heavy wheeler on 43. Any empties coming through the coulee?
Team medic on the radio. 5 of 18 medic on the radio. Take the hauling, check it out.
Loaded wheeler, 42 branch.
And Jerry was taking out, so I asked Amy if they wanted to take him back to where he wanted Yeah, the odd boy 35. MD-42 bridge for a couple. Anyone coming up? I'll wait here for you either.
Copy that, man.
38 empty, we're going. Still there, pushing the ground. That's the gravel easy.